Keen Dover.
Pat's Sunday Show. So, this week has been an interesting week of running. I have managed to do more running this week than I've done since pretty much July, which is great. I did a 4.5 mile jog on Tuesday night in the freezing effing cold. I did the wrong thing. I kind of didn't time myself, so I just kind of went a bit too quickly in the first 2 miles or so. So after 2 miles, I was completely exhausted, and then ran the last 2.5 miles sort of dying, slowly dying, which was a little bit silly. Fortunately, on Friday, I went for another 4.5 miler and was a bit more sensible. I don't know what speed I did really, but I just said I'll just go a bit slower, and that was actually quite easy, which was nice and lucky, because I had to today do an 8-mile run, which actually was quite alright as well. I didn't really time myself properly, and I haven't been tracking myself with GPS or anything, and so I thought I did an 8-mile run, and I tried to do an extra little bit because I wasn't quite sure I'd done 8. It turns out I'd done 8.3, and then I've done an extra 1.1, so I did 8.4 miles today accidentally, which is really smart. So I think next week I'm going to actually use this Fitbit thing and use the GPS tracking on it, so I can work out exactly how far I've gone and also how fast. Not to try and go fast, but to try and not go too fast, if you see what I mean, because it's a marathon, not a sprint. So yeah, I'll give you an update next Sunday as to how on earth that is going. I'm just hoping the 9-mile jog I need to do next weekend is not going to be marred somewhat by the horror freezing cold that is supposedly coming this week, if you believe the papers, which I don't, so I'm sure it will be fine, right? Right, proper chon on your way from Pink after this. Some 80s sounding loveliness from M83. This is Road Blaster on UK Nova. And that is, yes, my lazy doing a video and a radio show at the same time, because I completely ran out of time because I ran too late. Anyway, yeah, see you next week.